The body is a temple, but after 60, for many, that temple begins to crumble, not because of age, but because of what we place upon the altar of our plate. Many people think joint pain is just the price of getting older. They believe stiffness, swelling, and aching knees are natural, but the truth is, what you eat every single day may be quietly tearing you down from the inside out. In the Shaolin tradition, we do not just train the body, we train awareness, awareness of movement, awareness of thought, but most importantly, awareness of what we consume, because even the strongest warrior will crumble if poison enters through the mouth. As we grow older, it becomes more important than ever to pay close attention to the food we consume. Many individuals over the age of 60 continue to eat foods they have always considered healthy without realizing that their bodies have changed, and what once supported their health might now be causing harm. One of the most overlooked areas is the impact certain vegetables can have on joint health. Vegetables like tomatoes, eggplants, and peppers are often praised for their nutrient content, but they belong to a group known as nightshades. These vegetables contain natural compounds that, while harmless to some, can lead to inflammation and pain in others, especially those with aging joints. It's easy to trust common nutrition advice and assume all vegetables are good for you. But that belief can become dangerous when we ignore how our body responds to specific foods. What makes this even more concerning is that many seniors dealing with joint pain unknowingly continue to consume these nightshades every day, worsening their symptoms without ever suspecting the root cause lies on their plate. The stiffness, swelling, and discomfort many associate with just getting old might in fact be a reaction to these vegetables. This doesn't mean everyone must eliminate them completely, but it's essential to develop awareness. If someone begins to feel more pain after consuming certain meals, the body might be giving a subtle warning. After 60, the margin for nutritional error becomes smaller, and the need for personalized food choices becomes greater. Ignoring these signals can allow small discomforts to grow into chronic pain. Paying attention to how your body reacts to what you eat is not only wise, it is a form of self-respect and necessary adaptation for lifelong health. Solanine is a naturally occurring chemical found in certain vegetables, particularly those in the nightshade family. While it serves as a protective compound for the plant in the human body, especially in individuals over 60, it can trigger inflammation that is often concentrated in the joints. As people age, their bodies become more sensitive to various substances, and their ability to process certain compounds efficiently can decline. This makes them more vulnerable to the negative effects of foods they may have tolerated in their younger years. Many individuals suffer from unexplained joint pain, stiffness, or swelling, never connected to their daily diet. They might eat tomatoes in a salad, add eggplants to a stew, or snack on bell peppers, all without realizing that the solanine within these foods may be irritating their joints. In someone already dealing with reduced cartilage or mild arthritis, this added inflammation becomes an invisible aggravator. The result is increased discomfort, decreased mobility, and a slower recovery after physical activity. The effect of solanine isn't always immediate or dramatic, which makes it even more deceptive. It can build up subtly, creating a chronic low-grade inflammation that gets mistaken for normal aging. Over time, this leads many to accept joint pain as inevitable, when in reality, removing the offending foods could bring significant relief. It's not about demonizing vegetables, but about understanding how certain natural compounds interact with a changing body. Recognizing the role solanine plays in joint inflammation empowers individuals to make more informed dietary choices. Listening to your body's signals and observing how it reacts to specific foods is a vital step toward reclaiming comfort and ease in movement, especially after 60, when the body's resilience depends heavily on conscious, deliberate care. As the body ages, it undergoes many internal changes that demand a higher level of awareness, especially when it comes to nutrition. After the age of 60, the body's natural ability to heal, detoxify, and recover begins to slow down. The immune system becomes less responsive, inflammation becomes more common, and the digestive system may not process foods as efficiently as it once did. Because of these changes, the impact of food, both positive and negative, becomes much more noticeable. What may have been harmless or even beneficial at a younger age can now cause discomfort, inflammation, or imbalances in the body. This is why dietary awareness becomes critical. Many older adults continue eating the same meals they've eaten for decades, not realizing that their bodies are no longer equipped to handle certain ingredients the same way. Joint pain, fatigue, and digestive discomfort are often treated with medication or dismissed as aging symptoms, while the real trigger might be hiding in everyday meals. The body speaks through discomfort, and when it is not heard, those signs evolve into chronic conditions. When a person begins to pay attention to how their body reacts after eating certain foods, such as noticing increased stiffness after a meal containing nightshades, they begin to unlock a deeper connection with their own health. Awareness is not simply about avoiding harmful foods, it's about developing the discipline to observe, adjust, and honor what the body is truly asking for. This level of attention can be life-changing. It can reduce pain, increase energy, and restore mobility. In the later years of life, the margin for error in diet is smaller, but the rewards of mindful eating are far greater. Developing this awareness is not just beneficial, it is essential for maintaining strength, clarity, and freedom of movement. The teachings of the Shaolin tradition go far beyond martial arts. They embody a complete philosophy of life that emphasizes balance, discipline, and conscious living. One of the most powerful aspects of this tradition is its focus on awareness, not only in movement and thought, but also in the everyday act of eating. Food is not simply fuel, it is energy, and what you consume becomes part of your physical and mental state. For someone entering their later years, this principle becomes especially important. As the body becomes more delicate and less forgiving, each decision regarding what to eat carries more weight. Within Shaolin wisdom, the act of eating is treated with the same level of mindfulness as meditation or movement. You do not simply eat for taste or habit, you eat for nourishment and alignment with your body's needs. If a food causes pain, discomfort, or imbalance, it is not meant for you in that season of life. This approach requires a high level of self-discipline, but the rewards are great: better health, clearer energy, and a stronger connection between body and mind. As people grow older, their dietary choices should reflect the same discipline they might bring to their physical routine. The body is a sacred vessel, and consuming food carelessly is like polluting a temple. Every bite should be intentional. Every ingredient should serve a purpose. When the body is in pain, when joints swell or ache, it is not just the result of age, it can be the body asking for change. Listening to that call through the lens of Shaolin wisdom means making thoughtful choices and respecting the body's signals. When you eat with awareness and reverence, you align yourself not only with health, but with inner harmony and strength. When certain foods begin to harm the body, the most powerful response is not to stop eating, but to start replacing. The body doesn't just need less of what inflames it, it needs more of what heals it. After the age of 60, joints are more prone to wear, inflammation, and stiffness, but the right foods can help soothe these issues and restore movement. The key lies in selecting natural, anti-inflammatory ingredients that nourish tissues and support the body's repair processes. Sweet potatoes are one such food. Unlike starchy, processed carbohydrates, sweet potatoes offer a steady source of energy along with antioxidants like beta-carotene, which help reduce cellular stress and inflammation. They are easy to digest, grounding, and gentle on the joints. Leafy greens such as spinach, kale, and collard greens also offer immense healing benefits. Rich in vitamins, minerals, and natural compounds that cleanse the blood and reduce swelling, they support the body's natural defense against pain and degeneration. These greens can enhance circulation and provide the nutrients joints need to stay lubricated and flexible. Another powerful addition is turmeric. especially when combined with black pepper. Turmeric contains curcumin, a well-known anti-inflammatory compound that can calm the body's immune response and ease discomfort in aching joints. The black pepper increases the absorption of curcumin, making it more effective. These foods, when introduced consistently, create an internal environment that promotes healing rather than harm. Replacing damaging vegetables with healing ones is not a punishment, it is a gift. It is a way of honoring the body and giving it what it truly needs in its later years. Through these choices, pain can be reduced, mobility can be regained, and the body can begin to feel younger from the inside out. This is not just food, it is medicine. Every time you sit down to eat, you make a choice that extends far beyond satisfying hunger. The food you consume either supports your health or slowly chips away at it. This becomes even more critical after the age of 60, when the body's systems become more sensitive and less forgiving. What once was tolerable in youth may now become a source of discomfort, especially when it comes to joint health. The idea that food can be either medicine or poison is not just poetic. It is a truth deeply rooted in both ancient wisdom and modern science. If your meals are filled with processed ingredients, inflammatory compounds, or even certain natural foods your body no longer tolerates, then over time, those choices will manifest as pain, stiffness, and illness. On the other hand, if you choose foods that reduce inflammation, support your bones, and nourish your joints, the difference can be transformative. It doesn't happen overnight, but just like water shapes stone with time, daily food choices shape your long-term well-being. Unfortunately, many people ignore the subtle signals their bodies send. They keep eating the same foods even as discomfort grows, thinking it's just old age. But the truth is that the body is always communicating. A sore knee, a swollen finger, or morning stiffness might not just be aging. It might be a quiet warning. Listening to that warning and responding with wiser food choices is a sign of strength, not restriction. It is about reclaiming power over your own health. When you begin to eat with intention, choosing healing over habit, you build a foundation for a more energetic, pain-free life. Food is not just about taste or tradition. It is one of the most powerful tools you have to influence how you age, how you move, and how you feel each day.